What was it like balancing, like having to be like strong for the sailors as a leader while also like dealing with the emotions that came up with that? Because that sounds challenging to me. I haven't been in that situation.
It was. And to do it as a new chief where you don't have to be, I'm used to not having to be the strong one because you always had your chief. Now I have to be the strong. I have to tell my sailors because all the chiefs went into the SCL to get the news. All the department heads went to the XO to get the news. And then we had to break it to our sailors. So that was one of the hard, and he was in my department. So while everybody else is breaking it to someone who's not in their department, I'm having to tell these people who sit right beside him every day.
Oh boy, that sits right there is not going to be there.
Exactly. Ooh. So that was the hardest thing. And I'll tell you, like, sometimes I didn't try to hold it together in front of them. Like, we would cry together. They would come into my office, eyes bloodshot red. And I already know, like, what's wrong. And I would just tell them to close the door. I would listen to stories. And it was hard because when I'm trying to, get through the day and like, all right, I'm not going to cry today. I'm going to be good. And then they come in and now I have to go through the motions with them. On top of, okay, I have to get his uniform together. I have to go to his house and inventory his stuff. And so I got to the point where I just couldn't, I had reached my breaking point. And I remember I was getting his uniform ready. And the last thing I needed to do was shine his shoes. So I got all my shoe shining kit up and I put his shoes on my desk. And I was just like, I cannot do anything else. Like this, I can't shine these shoes. I can't. Like, I will be a hot middle mess if I try to do this one thing. So I hit up the one who, because LNs, we rotate departments. And so the one who was there before me, who knew him also, I hit him up and I was like, bro, I have to it didn't sound like this because I was like snotty nose and all that stuff. And I was like, bro, I can't do this. Like, I need you. He was like, I'm on my way. He comes up. He's like, what do you need me to do? He takes his shoes, takes his uniform. What else you need me to do? And I'm like, this is what else I have to do. And he left. And he took care of the rest of it for me.
Permission to speak freely.